and welcome to Expert Talk on News 25. I'm Lori Buring, and joining me is the ADD expert, Dr. Stanford Owen. Dr. Owen, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Well, we're talking about the effects of certain drugs on ADD patients. Dr. Owen, tell us about Xanax and how it affects ADD.
So Xanax is in a category of drugs called benzodiazepines, and it includes Xanax and Valium and clonazepam or Klonopin, even Ambien, the medication that people use to help sleep.
Right.
The way that they work is they slow the brain cell down. So if you're nervous and anxious, it calms you down. And unfortunately, it does it very effectively. So anytime somebody has stress, they tend to go back to the Xanax or the clonazepam, and it calms the brain cell down. But it also paralyzes the brain cells relative to communicating with each other.
Okay.
So if you want a sharp, active, alert, on-point brain, you don't want to be tranquilized.
Right. And how does Ambien make ADD worse?
So Ambien rarely, it's just like any other benzodiazepine. It sedates you, but it's gone quickly in the morning, so you don't tend to feel it. And over time, patients tend to need a little bit more Ambien, a little bit more Ambien. And if they ever try and get off of it, they'll find out they're addicted. They can't sleep at all. And just like any other benzo, it sedates the brain cell. So if you do neurocognitive testing, you'll find them much slower after taking benzodiazepines.
And how about Klonopin or?
It's all the same. Klonopin,
all the same.
Valium, Ambien, Xanax, all in the same category.
So just be very careful with when you take.
Yes, and if you don't have to use
that.
them at all, I wouldn't use them at all. There are plenty of great alternatives to those drugs, which we have discovered.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Owen. We appreciate you. And thank you for joining us on this week's Expert Talk.